Hi, living in Boulder vlog, January 1st, 2020, Wednesday, 7:19 a.m. This is the first vlog I'm doing at the age of 48, also in the year 2020, also in the decade of the 2020s, the 20s. No longer when you think of the 20s is it the 1920s, now it's the 2020s. So, um... I just had a sixers of beer. I never got to sleep last night. I should get to sleep, man. I took a few days off of work. Of work. I took a few days. Well, actually, yeah, I did. I took a few days off of work. My Google Earthing of Rome. I haven't done my Google Earthing of Rome since the last time I did a daily vlog. I shut down from doing daily vlog as well as working on the website because I decided I would have to clean up and fix up my house because it's been forever. I still haven't gotten around to vacuuming my room. I can't remember the last time I vacuumed my room. I think it was like 4 or 5 months or something. I haven't vacuumed my room, I don't think, since I got my vacuum back from the store. My mom took the vacuum down the store. Oh, no, no. Yeah, and then I went with her to go pick it up, and that was like a month ago or something, and I still haven't gotten around to vacuuming. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, because like I was renovating my house, and I was printing up a bunch of photos. I was looking at photos and finding photos and printing up photos and putting them all over my house. My goal is to cover my entire walls and ceilings with photos. And the idea is it's kind of like Rome, you know. I'm a Roman, you know, and what the Romans do is they just build on top of shit. Like, that's why we know about the house of Nero, is because they built on top of the house of Nero. They just covered it over. And then the late 1400s, Leonardo da Vinci time, those guys found it. And then Leonardo da Vinci actually went into it and checked it out. They didn't know it had lived and they discovered it. Ancient Rome. So you just build on top. So what you do with my house is when you find better photos, you just put new photos on top of old photos and on top of photos and on top of photos, just like how the Romans build on top of each other. And you just do that your whole life. And then maybe you could bequeath your house to your children and they can put photos on top of photos on the walls. And then in 1,000 years, the ancestors maybe one day would want to know what's going on in the minds of their ancestors 1,000 years ago in the house, you know. It's good to think about it's good to try to design a world that's eternal like that. Always try to focus on that. So that's what I've been up to for the last 3 days. I lined my entire bathroom with the shower with photos, so that's going to be interesting to see if they stay. Like if the the ink like goes out or whatever. Coming along with the plastics, anyways. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, so that's what I've been up to. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I've just been busy doing that. But and I've been drinking the whole time, like a sixers of beer. Okay, but the problem is because I've been up, that requires more movement. You know, you have to like sit up to move your arms around and paste tape on paper and go up to the printer with the paper, reload the printer, and just movements, all kind of movements. Sitting up, cutting with the scissors, and then on the wall with your arms up, and it's just like standing up and like I'm used to just laying in bed all day long, and so like it became extremely difficult for me, extremely painful to sit up because my legs were just my whole back and the muscles are just crying out and screeching in horror and pain. And so yeah, and plus my mom before was like freaking out. You got to get exercise, you're killing yourself. And it's possible I could be killing myself. You never know. You never know when your ticker is up. Um, but so and then I was like, oh, but if she wants me to start getting exercise, she needs to do the YouTube video. But she's never gonna do that. She's never gonna allow herself to get filmed. But then I figured out another thing. Ways to do is I should buy a bike. I should buy a time trial bike, and then that'll give me the motivation to ride it all the time and shit. Don't you think? And you don't even have to pay the interest on it for like a whole year. It's actually at 5 in the morning this morning. Okay, like 2.5 hours ago, I called my mom, and she answered. It had to ring for like 10 times or whatever, and she finally answers. She's like, "What's up?" I like woke her up, and I'm like, "Hey, I had the perfect idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a time trial bike." And she's like, "No, no, money." So, anyways, I have a whole day to think about it because the store that you go over to buy it is closed until tomorrow because this is the first. I didn't even finish putting up my photo. I still have a bunch of photos I have to put up because I got tired, man. My back, I just couldn't sit up anymore. My back and all my muscles atrophied away, and so I had to lay down. And so I laid down. I drank the rest of my beers and smoking reefer and watched music videos and stuff. Um, so I'll talk to her today, and we'll see. I guess there's nothing you can do today because it's like the first of the day. Everything's closed. I'm not. So, anyways, I think I'm motivated to try to get back in shape, but I have to do it with a bicycle. I can't do it without a bike. If I have one of these fast ass bikes, it'll be make me feel committed. That's a technique. Get yourself committed, but also it'll make cycle science more realistic. Because I have my cycle science, my bike racer level page is set to time trial bike, and so I need to buy a time trial bike if it's going to be accurate. And then, of course, I would love to compare a time trial bike with a regular bike, which I have. I have the regular bike, so yeah, I think I should do it. And I was explaining it to my mom. She's like, "You would spill it." I'm like, "Oh, come on! this is like investing in your business. It's like my business, and then you make money with the website once you get 100,000 page views a month. My website's like I don't even know what it is because I don't know if it's by half a week, but if I'm reading it right, I was at over 100,000 before, anyways. Now it's like 3,000 holidays, but yeah, I think I might even be up there anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna make money. So it's cool. I'm not worried. No interest for a year. So, but yeah, it'd be awesome. So I think I'm gonna call her later on. I'd like to go down there and have a serious conversation with my mom because I don't know. I feel like I can't really do anything without the blessings of my mother because she gets your nose into everything in my business. You know what I mean? Um, so I need to but my technique is it's okay to do stuff only with the blessings of your parents. You just force your parents into giving you your blessings. You strong arm them. You become relentless until they give up, and then that's when you go. So that's what I think I'll do today. I don't know, but yeah, but I mean, I was just way too fucked up mentally. I mean, physically. I'd love to finish my Google Earthing of Rome. I was working on section 2, and there are these two apartment buildings, and I put the guy who made the map like in the 1750s. He didn't complete these buildings. He didn't complete lots of parts in this part. He didn't complete these two buildings, so I had to decide how to complete them, which is fine with me. Just added a little bit extra time, but anyways, that's what I'm up to now. But if I suddenly start exercising, I can I can completely forget about my website and just abandon it, just like that. Abandon it halfway through, which is actually something I'm very good at. That's one of my skill sets is abandoning things halfway through. The only thing that I need is confidence, and in this case, confidence that I have money. Because you got to buying like a big old time trial bike and that kind of stuff, and it takes confidence in that you're not gonna wish you starved to death and wish you never bought that afterwards. So, but I have that too. So, anyways, I'm gonna go talk to my mom today. We're almost at 10 minutes. I'll let you know tomorrow what's going on. Okay, take care.